Well, heavy rains brought the city to a standstill and we all witnessed the after effects of it. They were mostly negative, but looking at the brighter side, could we have saved rainwater for future through rainwater harvesting?
Heavy rains lashed Bengaluru in September and early October, and life was thrown out of gear. Submerged vehicles, flooded homes, traffic congestion, uprooted trees were a common sight for over 2 months. But did Bengaluru really save water, or did the rains mean only pain for citizens? Rainwater harvesting was implemented way back in 2009. But have we really saved water for the future? It looked like most of the rainwater that flooded homes and inundated roads just flowed into the drains. Bengaluru received 5.2 thousand million cubic feet rainfall for over 2 months, and not much of it was saved. It was purely wastage of water, as one of the key ways of storing water was that the lakes were either encroached or are in a pathetic state. Also, much of the rainwater flowed down to Tamil Nadu as a result of the lakes being filled with either silt or sewage. According to reports from the BWSSB, rainwater harvesting can reduce water dependency to a great extent. But unfortunately, rainwater harvesting is not given much importance.
This rainwater harvesting implementation starts in the year 2009 after issuing a gazette notification of Government of Karnataka to implement rainwater harvesting for 30, 40 and above property and 40, 60 and old properties. But as on date, we are almost implemented with rainwater harvesting is 76,000 property. After 2009, we sanctioned about 1,53,000 property as 30, 40 and above. It means to say that it is about 50% of the property are already implemented with rainwater harvesting.
Experts say most of the rainwater could have been stored for future utilization if we had planned well in advance. Let's listen to what they have to say.
I would say there is an incompetent administration as far as the natural resources management is concerned in the city. I have shown that the city receives on an average 700 to 800 millimeter of rainfall. If we harvest that water, we have 15 TMC of water. Bangalore requires 18 to 20 TMC of water in the domestic sector. That means 70% of the water requirement in the city can be met for the rainwater harvesting. Last 2 months, we had a higher amount of rainfall. When we quantify, it's about 5.2 TMC of water has flown just from KNC Valley. Not the entire Bangalore. It is KNC Valley, 5.2 TMC has flown into the Bay of Bengal.
Well, as citizens of Bengaluru, we have failed miserably, and this serves as a learning lesson for each one of us to take note of rainwater harvesting. TVR BANGALORE FLOODS-Despite.